Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. So today's video is going to be my 2017 beauty favorites. I'm going to try to hurry up and get through this video. I don't want it to be too long. If there's products in here that I've mentioned in previous favorites, I'm just going to go ahead and like speed right through them. And some of the products I feel like everyone is mentioning in their favorites, so I'm going to speed right through those. Disclaimer, I broke my nail playing with my dog. Please don't mind it. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into this video. So I'm going to go in order how I would, apply things to my face. So I only have two primers for the entire year. So the first primer is the Urban Decay Rehab Makeup Prep Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. That's a long name, but that is what this looks like. And I mainly used this primer for the entire year. Whenever I used a primer, I used this because my skin has been really off the wall lately. Normally I have oily skin, but lately my skin has been really dry. Not even just because it's cold outside, but even in the warmer months my skin was really dry. So a lot of foundations were not working for me, but when I used this primer, they did tend to look a little bit better. So I love the way this made my skin look. This is really hydrating. Again, my skin has been very dry, so I'm not sure if this will work for oily skin, but I really just love the hydration that it gives my skin, and it also makes my makeup last all day. Normally when I use this primer, this is the only primer that I use, and it helps my makeup last, so no complaints. Obviously, it's in my favorites. And then the last primer I have, this is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I think this is like a sample size. This is not the full size. But I really love this primer. Again, I use my Urban Decay more than I use this. But if I'm not using the Urban Decay, using this primer, I love it. It really just like gets all like in here. It's with coconut water in it. It's silicone free. So again, this really helped with my dry skin. It didn't cling to any dry patches or anything. So I really love this primer. I need to get a full size of it. Granted, I still have some in here, but this is really good for traveling because it's only 0.68 fluid ounces. So yeah, if you want to travel with this, I would suggest it. So I only have two foundations for the year, and I feel like you guys can kind of guess at what the first foundation is. So the first foundation favorite I have is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Of course, this is like the foundation that I use majority of the time. I love this foundation. I'm in the shade 360 Mocha. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but this is the shade that I'm in. I'm actually out of this bottle. I used the last of it when I did my makeup today. That is the foundation that I have on today, and even though it is a matte foundation, with my skin being as dry as it is, it actually worked really well. So this foundation is amazing. I highly recommend it if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, if you have combo skin. This foundation just seems to work for everyone, so I definitely recommend this foundation. So my last foundation favorite, I feel like I kind of cheated because I discovered it at the end of the year. I decided to give a dewy foundation a chance because, like I said, my skin has just been all over the place. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I do have the Pro Matte Foundation, and I do love it for when my skin is oily. But I love this foundation now that my skin is very, 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 very dry. I love it. I do set it so I don't notice that it's like too dewy or anything. I don't notice that I start to get oily throughout the day because I set it really well. But I'm going to assume if you do not set it, then you're probably going to get like that dewiness. It does say Pro Glow, so I kind of don't know what you would expect if you didn't set it. But I do highly recommend this foundation, especially if you have dry skin. This is a really good foundation. But like I'm normally oily, and I set it like I said, and this works wonders, and it is definitely a pretty medium to full coverage. I feel like you could build it up, but I wouldn't do too much because it might start to look a little so yeah. I have 4 concealers for this year. So the first two I'm actually going to run through pretty quickly because I feel like everyone's mentioning them. Of course, you guys know Tarte Shape Tape. This was my jam. I did discover this in I want to say like May, but everyone's talking about this. I am in the shade Deep. I love it. I have it on today. Can't get any better than Tarte Shape Tape. And then my next concealer favorite, this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have mine in the shade Medium Dark for Hazelnut. I do want to go a shade up because this is more closer to my skin tone, so it doesn't really highlight as much as I would like it to. But I use this a lot to carve out my brows. So I do want to get a shade lighter though, so that I can use it more for under my eyes for highlighting, because that's the reason why I bought the concealer in the first place. My next concealer favorite, this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 30 Cafe. I love this concealer. I don't know if you guys can see, but I put a dent in this concealer. I love this so much. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. I feel like you cannot go wrong with the Maybelline Fit Me concealers, but I can never find this shade. Like, I feel like it takes an act of Congress to find my shade in this concealer because it's always sold out. I don't know why. I don't know if everyone's buying them. I don't know if they're not stocking them. I don't know what it is, but if you're like my skin complexion or darker, I feel like this is a really good drugstore concealer if you're looking for one. And then another really good drugstore concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I have mine in the shade Dark Cocoa. I discovered this again like in the middle of the year. I haven't tried the foundation yet, shocking, because my Walmart here down by my school doesn't have my shade. And there's a lot of foundations that I haven't tried because they don't have my shade here. But I really want to try the foundation because I heard the concealer and the foundation like together is like a bomb duo. So I'm going to try it one day. If you guys want to see a full face of Wet n Wild, let me know down below and I can do that for you. I can order some stuff online maybe. So yeah. Okay, so for powders, this I discovered again pretty late in the year. This is the e.l.f. sheer, I don't know what this is called, powder. I don't know what this is called, y'all. I really don't. But it's just like this sheer powder from e.l.f. I made a big purchase on e.l.f. If you guys have not seen my e.l.f. haul, I will link that up in the cards. But yeah, I discovered this and I use this to set where I highlight, and I love it. It is amazing. It does not leave a white cast. It does not cause any flashback or anything. So I really do love it. So if you're darker skinned, obviously, it works. I highly recommend it. It was really cheap. So, and a little goes a long way. So I would definitely recommend this powder. The next loose powder favorite, this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I got mine in the shade, I got mine in the shade 35 Deep. So yeah, this is what this looks like. This is a really nice, soft, finely milled powder. I know everyone is finally hopping on this train, and for good reasons. This powder is really amazing. I definitely recommend it. And then for an all-over face powder, this is the e.l.f. finishing powder in the shade Deep. I know I mentioned this in a favorites video as well. That's what that looks like. I really hope the packaging isn't blinding you. So I just wanted to give that a shout out. Again, I talked about it in a favorites video, so I don't want to go too in-depth with it. But yeah, that was my all-over face powder favorite for the year. Yeah. And then for blush favorites, this is the Juvia's Place Blush Volume 1 palette, and I'm gonna open it, and if you guys can tell, my highlighter is broken in here. You guys have probably seen this in like numerous videos. I talked about this, but this is really the only blushes that I've been using since I've gotten the palette. Otherwise, I've been using my e.l.f. blush palette, but I love these blushes. And there's actually a shade in here that is deep enough for me to contour with, which is amazing because I really struggle finding contour shades because I am a very deep complexion. So thankfully there's a shade in here that I use to contour with, and then you guys seen the two highlighters and blushes. So this is definitely a really good traveling palette. Even though my highlighter is broken, I'm going to probably order another one though, just because I really do like the highlighter. I have it on today. I didn't like pack it on or anything. So yeah, I really do love this blush palette. I have 3 highlighters other than the ones that are in the Juvia's Place blush palette. So the first highlighter, this is Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. Oh my gosh. I know I'm very late on this train, but I love this and it is amazing. I'm kind of upset because it is kind of small, but it is like really pretty and I am in love with it. Like I said, I know I'm late. You guys have probably heard about this 1,000,001 times already. People have been on this train for like 2 years and I'm just now getting on it. So I'm always late on stuff. Y'all got to give me a chance to like catch up. My next favorite is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Bronze Glow. I've had this for a while now, but I've used it a lot this year for whatever reason. I just seen it in my collection and I pulled it back out and I love it. There's another shade that I want to get that's the Bobbi Brown highlighters, but I don't remember the name of it. But when I get it, I'll probably haul it or something, so you guys will know what I'm talking about. So yeah. And then the last highlighter you guys are probably expecting. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. Oh my god, y'all, Maybelline did their thing with this highlighter. I know I only bought it because Makeup Shayla was raving about it, and I went to the store and I bought it and I'm like, girl, Maybelline did their thing with this highlighter. Like, Maybelline has been killing it lately, and a lot of their collabs with Makeup Shayla are like amazing. If you guys aren't subscribed to Makeup Shayla, like follow her on Instagram or anything, I highly suggest it, because Makeup Shayla is amazing. She does give a lot of good product recommendations, and even though she is lighter than I am, she still recommends a lot of products that like I can use and stuff. So I do definitely recommend you guys following her. I'm going to move on to eyes. And this will probably go by really quick. So first, for an eyeshadow base, this is the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone. I talked about this in a video as well. I picked this product up because of Juicy Jazz here on YouTube, and it's just a skin tone color. It is lighter than my skin tone, so it does kind of help eyeshadows look a little bit more bolder. And if you guys, I know I'm shouting out a lot of YouTubers, but if you guys aren't subscribed to Daisy Marquez here on YouTube, she talks about how if you don't set your lids, like after you prime them with translucent powder, it helps the shadows be a little bit bolder as well. And she did like a whole video on it, everything. So I did that method, and I've been using it, and I actually really like it. So I don't set this anymore. I literally just go in with my eyeshadows, and it's fine. Eyeshadow palettes, if you guys are not expecting it, here it goes. Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes are the only eyeshadows I have been using the entire year. I have all of her palettes except for like the newer ones that just came out, and I am in love with these eyeshadow palettes, you guys. I used the eyeshadows on my eyes today. These, oh my god, I cannot say enough good things about these eyeshadow palettes. This one is the Magic palette. I guess I'll kind of show you guys what these two looks like. This is the Magic palette, and this is the Masquerade palette, which is the one that everyone normally raves about. And these are huge, which I know they don't seem practical for traveling, but I would travel with them. I don't care. Can't forget about eyebrows. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. Again, I've talked about this. Even though it's a newer favorite of the year, again, I really do like this eyebrow pencil. It has a spoolie on one end, and then of course the product on the other end. And I talked about, you definitely have to have a light hand with this product, or your brows are going to come out looking crazy, because it is very pigmented, it's very creamy, so you really do have to be careful with this product. Okay, we only have lip products and setting sprays to talk about. So this is the e.l.f. clear gloss. Again, I talked about this. I really do love it. If I'm not doing any makeup or anything, I will literally just slap this on, and it kind of makes me look somewhat put together, I guess. It's very sticky. If you don't like sticky lip glosses, this is not for you. But I really do like it. It has a doe foot applicator. It's kind of dirty because I used it with a darker lipstick. But yeah, I like it. You know, if you don't like sticky lip glosses, again, you're not going to like it. But I like it. MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. You guys know this is my ride or die. I have been using this since I've started YouTube, and even before I started YouTube. I don't know how I haven't run out of this yet, because it is still going. Granted, I have been slowing down on my nude lips, and I've been wearing more colors and stuff, but you know, I gotta love you. I need MAC Chestnut like under any type of nude lip. I don't care what it is. MAC Chestnut, this is it. Okay, I want to talk about the lip combo that I have on right now, because this is my favorite lip combo of life. So I have on MAC Chestnut, and then for lipstick, this is MAC Fresh Brew. This is a luster lipstick. This is what this looks like. It has chestnut on it. I love this lipstick. This is a lipstick that I have on. And then for lip gloss, this is the Matte Cream Sheen Glass in the shade Boy Bait. This lip combo is my favorite nude lip combo of all time. I will not love this lip combo. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, I really do love this lip combo. It's just like, it's amazing. It's like really beautiful on my skin tone. And even though like the colors look scary, like chestnut makes it not scary. So definitely, if you're darker skin tone, please get a brown lip liner, and you can make just about any nude lip liner, any nude lipstick work for you. And the last lip favorite I have, this is a lip gloss. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Sepia. If I'm not wearing like Boy Bait, or I have another MAC lip gloss that I wear, then I'm wearing Anastasia Sepia. A lot of times I'll just put on chestnut and wear this by itself without a lipstick, and it looks amazing. It's very pigmented, it's not sticky, it's very comfortable. So I definitely recommend Anastasia lip glosses. I definitely need to get more of these, because I've been sleeping on Anastasia lip glosses. And my last favorite of 2017 is a setting spray, I guess. This is a MAC Fix Plus. You guys already know the jam. This has definitely been helping with saving my skin as well. This is a little mini version. I need to get a big version of it. But yeah, everybody loves Fix Plus. Nothing much to say about it. Okay, you guys, that is my 2017 favorites. I guess this video is not as long as I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also comment down below some videos that you would like to see from me in 2018, and I will see you guys in my next video.